Some of you have spent years asking God for clarity, another confirmation, another sign, another revelation, another piece of the puzzle. And yet, your life hasn't changed. You don't need more clarity. You need to move. I'm Christian Sisson, founder of NEWMEFY.com, an online space where you discover your purpose, become the new you, and start in your life. And I revealed myself many times coming out of depression, addictions, and absolute collapse. And in the process, I've cracked the code of purpose. This is what you're going to find in this YouTube channel. Keep watching. There are 3 things I address through the NEWMEFY training. Number 1 is the lack of purpose. You don't know why you're here. Number 2 is the wrong mindset patterns. You find different ways to end up in the same place that isn't good for you. And number 3, paralysis. You know enough already, but you refuse to move. And that's the enemy I want to talk about today, paralysis. Okay, so why do people freeze? I know why. Because movement creates risk. It creates accountability. It creates exposure. It creates the possibility of failure and not being good enough. So people keep seeking, researching, planning, preparing, pivoting, and asking God for another confirmation. All they're doing is giving their fear a pay raise and calling it wisdom. The hidden belief sounds more or less like this. God, tell me my purpose and then I'll obey. They want all the details beforehand. Come on, don't play stupid tricks. God pattern is often obey what you already know and I'll trust you with more. You do the same thing with your kids, right? Most people don't know 100% of God's plan. Neither do I. But they usually know something, and that is already enough. Forgive that person. Stop that habit. Start serving. Make that call. Get serious. Stop compromising. Start building. Start showing up. Stop procrastinating. Yet, they negotiate. Then ask for more clarity. It's like asking for chapter 12 while refusing to read chapter 2. They want to know their assignment while proving they're not good stewards of it. That's why you should develop what I call the deployment mindset. But let me give you a warning. This is not a magic formula. This is not positive thinking. This is not something you repeat, hoping the words would change your life, because the power is not in the words. The power is in the heart behind the words. Mindset without heart set is a waste of time. So if you don't accept these things, they won't help you. But if you mean them, and if you truly surrender and trust, these few lines can change the direction of your life. Here it is. Even before I understand my purpose, I surrender to it. I accept God's will for my life as good and perfect. I commit to His work by doing my best at my work. I seek His wisdom before I seek anything else. I'll go whatever's necessary, do whatever's necessary, meet whoever's necessary, and endure what's needed. That's it. Look, your job is not so much to discover your purpose as it is to be faithful to it. Let me tell you something that self-development gurus won't. God's green light is a go, and it never comes with the ideal conditions because you're being tested. Your faith is being tested. Your capacity to follow directives is being tested. Your stewardship skills are being tested. Your trust is being tested. Your obedience is being tested. A leap of faith necessarily involves stepping into uncertainty. How comfortable you are handling uncertainty is what make or break you, because faith, trust, and obedience are proven by movement, by action, not by agreement. So while the old you says, I need more clarity before I move, the new you says, I will be faithful with what I already know. Your job now is to bridge the gap between these 2 ways of thinking. Stop looking, start becoming. Stop preparing, start walking. Say goodbye to the seeker. Develop the steward. People have no problem being faithful to what they want to do. Few are faithful to what they're called to do. But if you're not faithful to your purpose, you are faithful to something else. The question is whether you're conscious of it. Not long ago, I was faithful to my own destruction. Not anymore. For me, everything collapsed into one aim. To hear one day, well done, good and faithful servant. And yes, I'm bargaining to hear more. Your assignment isn't over, Christian. Sharpen your blade. There's more. People call it brainwashing. I call it finding purpose. And once you find that, nothing else matters. If something in you knows you're not living the life you were born for because you're still paralyzed, waiting for more information instead of moving, keep watching. These teachings will pull you out of your old self into the new you on purpose. Subscribe, hit the bell, leave a comment with your takeaway. Till the next video. Signing off.